I've told you before that me and James are always talking and sending messages to each other, and then sometimes I say, can I have that to do a video, or he'll say, here's one for a video. So this is him saying it, and then we're going to listen to James.
This is a sort of prelude because I thought the next bit you may want to use in the video. So I will start a new voicemail and use it as you wish. I'm sure you either heard of or been affected by this sort of partial internet outage, and one thing that has been named a lot is Amazon. Now this is where we have to weigh up the etymology, because we're trained to hear words in one way. But straight away, you've got a corporate Amazon, and you also have the rainforest called the Amazon. So it could be conceived or perceived that it's a message that the rainforest is in trouble, there's an ecological disaster, which of course may be some people's conclusion, which will be a very negative message to put out and further fuel the negativity of this reality. But let's just consider the word Amazon. You have to play with it, break it down into its three syllables: am, as, on. So the am is yourself, as in the I am. The as, so it's in the sense of a presence in the now, and on. It's for those that are switched on spiritually, because what it is reflecting, it's giving you a commentary on the majority are certainly not switched on, and they are basically being energy harvested for their negative energy. It's unfortunate if you get if you've ordered something on Amazon and or trying to order something and can't get through, but it will pass. These things are put out there for us to reflect upon. Everything external of you is a reflection, and just like a reflection in the mirror, just stand in front of the mirror and try this, and you'll see that it's true. You stand in front of the mirror and you sidestep to the left. Now what about from the perspective of that mirror image? Surely that goes to the right. Likewise, if you look at the shadow created on a bright day from the sun, it will go the same way on the linear, but it will go the complete opposite. You can lengthen the shadow, you can shorten the shadow, it changes on the vertical axis. Always look and pay very close attention to what is being shown to you in this reality, and realize that whilst the stories are put out in a very negative way, they do still contain a positive message. So I'll leave that there. Hopefully that will... So just the word Amazon, that's all it comes from. Just breaking it down, am, as, on. It's about switching on the light inside oneself. Doing that inner work, integrating the shadow. And then the old cliche saying about seek the kingdom within and all will be given to you. It will be revealed to you because it will just come, not from conscious thinking, but just allowing it to come from intuition. You are your own teacher and you are your own student, and it's a learning process by going through experiences. That's all this realm is about. But why is there so much perceived negativity? It's because that which controls this reality lacks something that humanity has, which only comes out in times of crisis. It's your intuition, your inventiveness, your creativity. What can seem like a dire situation, some will come up with solutions, look at things in different ways. That's what this reality is attempting to do, because it misses that. So it's looking for that in humanity. It follows the same pattern as that TV show Dragon's Den, where they're looking for that top 1% of innovative creators that they can bring into their fold, as it were. The rest they don't really care about. They just want to find the ones that have got that creative spark. It depends how you go about things. I mean, if you're going to do it in a showy way and look at me, I've got this business idea that's going to make millions and millions, well, of course they're going to jump on that. Because if you were to make millions and millions and outside of that control system, you would be a threat to that control system. So they will do everything to draw you into it. It's about being intuitive to everything. So I hope that has inspired and uplifted and maybe even blown a few minds. So I'll leave that there.
Hello everybody. I'm taking a little video from Monique. Monique sent me all these clips. She went away last weekend, I think, to Cumberland, to Conishead Priory. And there she had a weekend on her own from Friday to Monday, and she went for some meditations and things like that, and being with other people. And I mean, this priory looks more like a castle, doesn't it? But anyway, we're going to hear Monique's little video, and thank you very much, Monique, for sharing last weekend with me. I thought I'd make it into a little video. So she had a great time, and very happy for her.
For Karen, speaking quietly because there's other people here, but this is the view from my room. Is that lovely? And this is my room. Da, 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 da. I've got two bedrooms, two beds, because Anton's going to come. But have a look at this out of the window, and that's where we go. That's the Buddhist temple. I've got a good view. Is that beautiful? Yes. And the old greenhouse is there. Wow. And that's my bed. And then I've got another window here. I don't know, you can see part of the house. There's a little way through. That side you can see part of the big house I'll take you to later. Okay, beautiful Karen, bye for now.
Hi, beautiful Karen. Yeah, I am on my own. But I have I brought a friend with me. She's in the next room. So now I'm on my own. So it's quite nice. I'm going to go down to the sea of this. I'll take some more videos of the place. It's really nice. I've just been in the temple for meditation, and they've got a beautiful greenhouse. I went through that. Yeah, so kind of the course was yesterday and today, but I'll be staying tomorrow. So I'll have a full day to do what I want to do tomorrow, and then go back home on Monday. So yeah, just make the most of this moment. I need the break, definitely. I slept quite well last night. One of the two beds to choose from. One I was in last night was a bit soft, so I'm going to stay in the other bed, which is better. I should have stayed in that last night. But, yeah, Anyway, beautiful, beautiful Karen. I'll take some videos of the temple later on. It's quite amazing. So this morning we did had breakfast before 9. 9 went for meditation 9 till 10. From 10 to 11 had a break. Then went back in for a meditation from 11 till 12. Now we have a break again, and then it'll be food at 1. So yeah, the food's pretty good. You just help yourself, do whatever. And I've got coffee and teas in the room anyway, so I'll sort myself out with that. But I'm going out for a walk. They've got quite a lot of room space outside, and then goes down to the sea, which is quite interesting. See if the tide's in or out. So they have mud flats, so you have to be careful. Okay, love you, beautiful Karen. Bye for now.
This building here, they're doing quite a bit of renovation on it at the moment. You can hear the seagulls in the back. I'm still waking up, it's only 7:30. They do kind of meditation at 10:30. So fascinating, the bells aren't up there, look. The clocks have been taken out and all the bells. It's got a lot of renovation to do. Anyway, let's have a look. It's quite a little breeze in here this morning. Gotta go around the corner, the lights are bright. Oh. Beautiful window there, stained glass window. The entrance. Brisk. Funny little domes here. Yew trees, I don't know what that little bit is in the bottom. Oh, it's chilly. Right. Hopefully I can get through the front door. Oh, I don't know the number. I'll have to get through the doors now. Guess it's not open. Right, I better go. Bye for now.
Sometimes I go over to Google, like where it's got news and all these stories, and sometimes they make me laugh because they talk about the rotation of the earth slowing down and all that crap. So I like to see what they're saying, but I came across this. This is a Madagascar, so I can't say it, a Madagascar elephant bird. An island nation of Africa's southern coast is celebrated for its extraordinary biodiversity and rich historical culture. That's where it's come from. So that's roughly how big it is. This one. I mean, they're really looking at an emu, aren't they? Say it's 9'8" there. But there isn't anything else really. Then I mean, I wouldn't want that coming towards me. If that started running towards me and it was 9 foot, I could run out of the way. But I went over and found it on the newspaper other than the article, so it's saying some stuff there, and you can read it if you like. But you know, when they talk about the earth slowing down. Anyway, there's a little bit of information. I don't really know why it got that name. Obviously, it's extinct. Of course, it would be. There you go. So, obviously, it would be the yellow one. The other picture there doesn't really look like this, does it? But I suppose that's probably an emu. Anyway, let's carry on, because I thought that was fascinating. The Madagascar elephant bird. That is quite an incredible bird. I'm not saying it's as big as the other one that I just talked about, but that is quite an incredible big bird. Very sort of past-like. There it is. There's the whale-headed stork, whale-bill, and shoebill stork is a large, long-legged wading bird. Its name comes from its enormous shoe-shaped bill. It says there that it can fly. Oh, I wouldn't want that coming towards me either. But that's amazing, isn't it? Well, that's good that there are quite a lot of the birds. I mean, that's probably, is that a good number? But at least it's thousands. Wow, that's good then. And that's what it eats. But this bird is here now. I'm not talking about this bird. This is quite an amazing stork, isn't it?